Yep, there is still even more stuff kicking around the basement that I haven't showed you guys. Power Rangers, Beast Wars, Loose Complete, all organized out, waiting for that glorious day where I can set that stuff up. But right now, we are focused. I said we are focused. Oh, okay, thank you. On the pile in front of us. We have to get to that room, organize all that out, figure out the hell is going on here, because I really don't know. I don't know what I left in or in that typhoon from my childhood, which is like slowly dying. That rubber just did not work out. And that also, my dreams did not work out on that typhoon, because I watched that commercial and I thought I could take that typhoon straight out to Lake Michigan and it would just fly across the waves. It would go out like half a mile and then come back. Like, I had a wild imagination. You better believe I was disappointed. And that will be a future video where I will rant for 6 hours about my sadness and childhood trauma about that typhoon. Don't you guys worry. We're going to get around to that. We're getting close to finishing this evil up. Well, not really. We got quite a lot to go. So following up the Starcom Upriser from the previous video that I got in Singapore, which I was quite excited about, because to that guy, he had no idea what he had. Norador. This was a He-Man New Adventures playset that was a moon that would open up and become a wonderful playset with I believe it was a projector that they actually had in the playset. And I hold this and I'm happy that the rest of it's somewhere here. But, my God, I'm just having like the memories of way too long ago where dead stock sealed ones were appearing in Europe. The euro was just formed. It was 20% less than $1. Dead stock sealed Noradors were showing up in Europe as well as in America for like $125 sealed. And I was like, oh, $125 for no, I don't want to pay that. Years later, I think it's like $1,000 now or something like that. But I'm still happy to pick up that wonderful playset. That vehicle and the Battle Bird are very, very, very hard to get. And looking back, I'm happy I picked it up, as I said. And looking at the prices now, it's just like I can't afford most of this stuff if I was buying it today. So I feel for a lot of the collectors in today's world, because there's just no way. There's just no way. Only if you can crawl back to the past. So blessings on me for that and what I did purchase. And again, appreciate what you own and not what you don't own. That being said, I'm going to go check upstairs and see if I need to go buy more stuff. This was a wonderful Play-Doh playset. Look at that love right there. And I thought this was a excellent Battle Beast display. So I had a number of Battle Beast little miniature play sets I cannibalized for this giant display at the old house, and this was part of it. I still think it's wonderful. I think it's cool. I think you guys should also be cannibalizing play sets like this. Even the Lion King play set I utilized because it just looked awesome, especially with the rib cage coming out. But at this point in time, it is okay to let that go for like $3. We have a nice clean original Battle Ram from He-Man. No stickers applied. And the stickers were so cheap for this vehicle and a lot of the early vehicles like the Wind Raider, they just fall off at a touch or a breath due to the age, and the adhesiveness is just gone. Very simplistic vehicle. It was nice that it came off to be a little flying craft. And because it did show up in the animated series, people really do love it, especially the flying part of it. Runs about only $30 loose complete, the 3 missiles. Still is just that classic early like Savage style He-Man, that Conan-esque fantasy world He-Man series, which I love more than the animated series. When the animated series came out, a lot of toys, the lore, the storytelling all kind of shifted to that direction. More technology, more goofiness. Why can't I live in that world? Oh, because I'd probably die within like 3 seconds. Moving on. This is a very difficult vehicle to get. This is the Bullwhip from Spiral Zone. Darkness. No. So this vehicle is missing quite a lot, and I'm hoping more of it's down there. The Spiral Zone series from Tonka was a Cannibalized Bandai series from Japan called roughly the same thing. They had the suits, they had the vehicles. Tonka brought it over to the US, made it Spiral Zone. At that point, Bandai and Tonka were already in collaboration with GoBots, which was Machine Robo in Japan. Spiral Zone was a decent success. They were very nicely done figures because Bandai was not cheap in the past, making those wonderful posable figures in those cloth suits. The vehicles ended up being much more uncommon to find than the actual figures. Nowadays, all of it's very hard to find. This vehicle, uncommon, and it'll be very hard for me to get any of those accessories. At this point, I might just try to see if I can get a loose complete one and just dump the shell and be happy about it, because you will not find this stuff. It's just, and if you do find it online, people are going to ask huge money for the accessories. Like, you might get the whole entire bullwhip for $200 loose complete, but each gun might be for sale for $50 to $60, and you're going to be overpaying for the whole thing. Just get rid of your shell, buy a new one. So we have up is just almost the same time frame as that bullwhip being produced in Japan. This is Galoob, and the best that they can come up with for their Infaceables toy line. Now, there is a giant accessory missing up here that has like a morning star on they can whip the figures with, but it's lackluster, and it just shows the difference in creative thinking that Japan had versus the US. It's a funky looking vehicle. Sure, it has its charm, but the entire toy line was based upon that gimmick where you just pull the waist down and it sucks the face in, that's rubbery, and a whole new character emerges. And it didn't work really. The figures were still really nicely done. They're muted colors though. They really thought the stuff out, but in the end, the line was a complete dud. And then loose complete figures in today's world, you just can't find them because the faces are torn off. It's a weird line. In order to collect it, you'd have to get dead stock sealed ones and still be very fragile at touching it after all these decades. But yeah, the vehicles they produced were just weird in comparison to the figures. The figures are dealable with. I think that's nice. It has a charm. This one has a charm, but it's like the toy figures were made for the 80s and the vehicles were made from the mid 70s. It's most likely that probably what it was. It was a designer who did the vehicles that was an older designer who harked back from that time frame. Not big bucks. Oh my God. We got so many Batman vehicles. This is the Bat boat from the third movie that can, like, you add on the wing. No. This is the 3-in-1. I think this literally just might be the Bat plane, and here are just extra wings and more pieces. Oh my God. And more wings. What am I doing? There's just so much stuff here. Oh my God. We might as well just pause for a moment and just reorganize. Look at all this. There's a giant bag of Alien. Oh my, there's He-Man in there? What is going on? Oh, sweet. Okay, that's it. We're going to do a speed run on this stuff. So, NECA Aliens, I'm very excited. They redid all the original Kenner Aliens in a NECA updated version of them. Unfortunately, I was at the point of not buying these, and the market had shot up. So I'm happy just to have a couple of them. I actually would love to have more of these, but unfortunately, that time is not here. But look at the design. Sweet! We have a Queen face hugger. It is just a smaller accessory style, but look at the details on that. Oh my God. I'd like to have these on display. I really would love them. But as I said, too much stuff already. So I took an entire bag of Kenner original 90s and Aliens Predator and put them aside. Look at that. Just nice clean shape for that lava Predator. This whole bag is just bustling full of them. Crack Tooth. That is the unproduced one from KB Hive War. So originally it was unproduced. And then KB was notified, like, hey, we got some unproduced figures that we already have the molds made. Do you want to make these an exclusive? And KB's like, hell yeah. The giant bird is missing that was up there. They didn't produce that aspect, and it was a completely different color. It was originally purple. I think it was called the Nightstorm Predator. Look at that. Oh boy, we got King Gojulas from Zoids from Hasbro. That's an action figure version. Pretty uncommon piece. Probably runs about 25, 30. I bought multiples of these in the store on sale in the package for like $2 each. So I was like, hell yeah, open one, keep it loose complete. We have small soldiers, little small vehicles from Kenner, die cast, little pullback, all nice, clean, mint shape. Must have paid nothing for this stuff. We got Terminator from Kenner. This might be the Universal Studios version. I don't think so. Fair shape, not oh my god. We've got Mummies Alive. Very nice. The Scarab, the main evil leader. We got Jack from Glass Action Hero. Not much love for this line. This is like Demolition Man and Action Hero. Just don't have strong value. It's crazy, but they're nicely done. There you go. There's the kid. The cat should have been produced. Oh, my lord. It's the T800 repaint. The kid, I got the T800 in silver. The gold version, there's the Endo Glow. Oh, that stuff is super cool, man. We got our original Predator from the 2-pack, from the Aliens. We got Niddler from Pirates of Dark Water. No club, but this should be an extra. We'll figure that out later. The loose pins that you saw in previous videos. That, my friends, might be Universal Studios one. Oh, there's a missile for the clan. There's another piece. These might be the repaints that I'm looking for. That's why I held on to those. And then multi-bots just chilling in here. Not complete, but in clean shape and nice chrome. I'm going to put that aside. Get this stuff rolling, people. A couple more accessories in there. We have the Aliens Queen Hive playset. This thing is so amazing, man. The full-size figure. We got it, man. Like, when they came out, the Queen Deluxe from the original series, we're like, look, we're happy. It's got great play value. I really loved it as a kid. But we're like, dude, what if they made like an actual movie-accurate Alien Queen? And then they made one. So that's probably my childhood piece, and it's missing everything, and it's probably going to be flopping around here or in the back room over there, but we're going to get to that. We have a wing. So this is the wing. We have 2 wings for the Supernaturals Dragon, which originally nobody really cared about that toy line that much. You can buy them for $10 each for each carded figure on eBay in like 2005. The Dragon, the Bat Bopper vehicles are like $30 each, dead stock sealed, and the whole market now is just shot up. So those are probably backups just to make sure my loose complete one is in clean shape. We got our Nika. So that is the Lava Clan Predator, which we showed you earlier, the original Kenner version, which now, of course, when I need to show it on camera, it decides to disappear. And there you go, side by side, the original Kenner version and the Nika version. It is just, I wish it was a little more brighter red, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Very happily own some Nika. I know. Hey, there's your multi-bot. It's looking good. More accessories. We got Perceptor G1 Transformer accessories. We got our Batman thing down here. I have no idea what playset this goes to. It's probably some cheapy 2000s toy. We have Zoids, and of course, this is the problem with Zoids. They just start falling apart. Is it loose complete? I don't know. There's not many experts out there, like the toy shows, they'll sit down and put all these things together. Usually when they're put up for sale at the shows or online, they just take it all and just throw it in a box, and they're like, just get rid of it. Just, you know. So I got to figure out where all this stuff goes, because clearly they're popping off, but they run about 25, 30. The Shield Liger is definitely the fan favorite from the cartoon series. What the hell is this? Q-Joy? Oh my god. Is it in there? Yeah, at times I would be given some of this stuff for free. I'm not going to get into a long story of this gentleman, but I will in the future time. He was a very important person, but he would give me like girly stuff when I would visit Japan. I'd be like, thank you. Aliens. Oh, the Death Star playset from Power of the Force 2. This is the few times that Kenner was actually stepping up and making a unique playset versus just reissuing. And that was fun at that time. That was something exciting and new and fresh. And of course, well, everyone bought them. Everyone kept them in the package, and it runs about probably $20 now. So there you go. There's a little bit of a round robin. Light accessories, Beast Wars from Japan, little Bison repaint. What are you doing here, Ninja Storm Green? You need to get over your Power Ranger tubs over there. So yeah, a little bit of cleanup, some comics, smashers. found some money finally. Captain Power Canopy for the jet, some Aliens comics. There's the Queen saying, hey, 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 and goodbye. Thank you for watching.